What's going on, Alpha Pack? It's your boy Alpha Mal 926, aka Malsauce 926, and we're back with another episode of Throwback Thursday with Assassin's Creed. So, last time, after our heinous actions of not knowing where we were going and going to the wrong areas and all that stuff, I decided to cut it out this time, and I just instantly came here and went over to the Middle District, got lucky, hit up 3 of the synchronization points, and revealed these 3 investigation joints. And then I just came back over here to the bureau so we can go in here and talk to our headmaster of this area. I guess I don't want to say they headmasters, but I'm not sure what to call them. Fellow brethren, you know. So I'm going here, holler at our boy, and see what's good.
Greetings, Altair. What news?
Al-Muallim has named another. Calls himself Sabrand.
I am familiar with the man. Newly appointed leader of the Knights Teutonic, he resides in the Venetian Quarter and runs Acca's port.
I'll start my work at once.
Here are the places where you should focus your search. On the docks east of here, among the ships and their crews. At the chapel to the northeast, near the cross overlooking the port. And to the north, in front of St. John's Gate.
This is most helpful. My thanks for the guidance.
Altair.
Yes, Rafiq.
I owe you an apology.
For what?
For doubting your dedication to our cause.
No, it was I who erred. I believed myself above the creed. You owe me nothing.
As you wish, my friend. Go in safety.
It's good to see, you know, the change within Altair and just learning to W, honestly. And the fact it gets more fleshed out in the other games too is why he's one of my favorite assassins. My number 2, to be honest. I saw a video on YouTube recently where people were, well, not people, I forgot what the channel was, but they ranked all the assassins or whatever. And I think Altair was like number, man, what number was he, bro? Like number 7, 6 or something like that. And I wasn't so thrilled on that, to be honest. I wouldn't put him that low. I like Altair, man. And granted, a lot of more of his development got fleshed out in other games, as well as like the handheld joints for like the PSP and everything like that. So I guess I can understand. Y'all don't know I'm here. Wow, too close to the pocket right there. They just knew I was right there. That's crazy. Alright, I should be able to look at them from here, potentially.
Come, people, come see what I've to offer.
You
won't believe your eyes.
He's done. We moved the last of the food stores onto his ship this morning.
How much is
Oh, I remember this
Enough for
one.
several weeks.
What's he planning, I wonder?
Perhaps he intends to flee. Something's got him very scared. Anyway, I must be off. He asked I deliver a letter to a courier at St. John's Gate.
If this is the one I
Best not
think
keep
it
him
is,
waiting.
this is like one of the
I like that in the customer.
more, I don't want to say harder missions, but due to,
Everything he would like to offer. Everything perfectly priced.
what do you call it?
You are wise indeed.
Due to like the mechanics and Altair's ability to not swim in the first game.
Finest wares in all the land.
You gotta be careful with about them boats. If this is exactly the one I think it is, which I do believe it is. We got a former and an interrogation. We'll go informer first, then interrogation.
I like that in the customer.
But appreciate everybody for being here, watching the video. Appreciate all the love on the channel as of late. Appreciate all the new subs. Appreciate all the day ones. Appreciate y'all so much. Kind of cut my intro a little short because I was letting Altair talk his stuff. So. I don't know. I did. Yep. I haven't done a Say the Citizen in a minute. I might have to do one or something.
He should stop that.
Don't push me.
Prévenez-moi si vous l'apercevez. Il n'a pas pu quitter la ville. Alors restez aux
Done
aguets.
nothing. Who's looking at me?
Bandit, j'aurai ta peau. Maudit voleur. Je te ferai trancher la main. Voleur. Tu paieras cher.
Complaints and concerns must be
This is
presented
wrong
to the
like
guild
here.
representative at the court of the chain. Failure to
Crap.
comply will
Can I get
result
that
in
up
imprisonment.
Would I have to go all the way
As
around?
decreed, all ships must now be
That'd be
turned
lovely
over
if I
to the
could. Oh
Teutonic
man, this is
Order.
looking bad. I'll get this
Complaints
right.
and concerns must be
And,
presented to the guild representative
just
at the court of the
When you
chain.
think
Failure
you
to
know,
comply
thought
will
ahead,
result in
mapped out
imprisonment.
areas, you know where he's going, so we don't have
wrong?
no
Tell me.
tomfoolery go down. What does he do? Goes into an area and is completely turned around. Isn't that great? I mean, honestly, I'm just a W YouTuber at this point, you know? So what I think our problem as of this moment,
Come see what I have to offer.
Tu as un
You won't
problème.
believe your eyes.
Leave me alone. Fiche le camp.
I didn't do anything. Didn't do anything. Did absolutely nothing. I don't know why am I being chased like that. I did nothing. You know, this, I don't want to say this happened to me when I got here. I got here and I fast traveled on the horse. Accidentally bumped into one of the little guards on the road. Took me.
Einem göttlichen Urteil. Dont j'ai besoin.
This guy is just different. Different now. Splattering the damn ground. Asshole. Alright. I'm really just trying to get to the stuff here at this point. I just don't want to be left alone, please. That's all I ask. Interrogations over there. Yeah, we still have a little bit on first. But yeah. Accidentally bumped into him on a horse, went through a whole chase, ran through here, activated every guard on my way, and then finally was able excuse me, to hide. So that's what happened.
Did they let you into the city, or did you fight your way in?
3 minutes.
Oh, perhaps I should be more respectful, as I myself now require your help. I spent too much time in the harbor brothel last night, and insulted a Teutonic knight's wife, or so I am told. Now there is a group of them after me. Could you give me a hand or a blade? If you return before I leave the city, I will give you the benefit of my wisdom.
Okay, clock is ticking. 2 targets. One's close. One not so close.
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money. Ow!
Oh, there's 3.
Anyone help me?
Diebstahl wird mit dem Tode bestraft.
Stop it, please!
What's wrong with him?
He's an assassin!
Oh, you're lying. Oh man, that sucks.
I'll give you trample!
Dang, bro. And the last one, I get caught. Come on, man. That's BS.
How could I have lost him?
Okay. Dang. Well, it's the first half of everything, huh?
Did they let you into the city, or did you fight your way in?
Come on, let me free, bro.
Perhaps I should be more respectful, as I myself now require your help.
I wish I could skip
I
that.
spent
just
too
because I
much
already
time in the
talked to
harbor
him, bro.
brothel last night and insulted a Teutonic knight's wife, or so I am told. Now there is a group of them after me. Could you give me a hand or a blade? If you return before I leave the city,
I can't
will
believe
give you
that
the
dude came
benefit
out
of
of
my
nowhere and
wisdom.
saw me assassinate him, bro. Like, come on, dog. Alright, I'm right there.
Who saw what happened here?
He's after us! Come back here!
The fuck you doing, bro? Come on, man.
Get out of the way! Take him down! Out of the way! You can't run forever!
Where the fuck did he come from?
Come back here!
Guarantee you this was not even remotely like. Damn.
You won't get away from me!
Mine!
Alright, so now them doors today, they utmost doom. Hey, nice catch.
Did they let you into the city,
Alright,
or did
this
you
has to be
fight
the
your
one,
way
bro.
in?
We got this. This has to be.
Perhaps
the
I should be more respectful, as I myself now require your help. I spent too much time in the harbor brothel last night and insulted a Teutonic knight's wife, or so I am told. Now there is a
I've
group
been
of them
good.
after
Dude
me.
that was over there drinking
Could you
didn't
give me
push
a
me,
hand
man,
or a blade?
and got me out of my
If you
blind. If I would be able to
return
stay in my
before I leave
lane,
the
bro, I
city,
could
I
have
will give
walked
you the
off,
benefit of my
pimped
wisdom.
off, and been good. But no, people just. Wow.
Did they let you
That was
into the
just.
city, or did
That
you
was
fight your
unfortunate
way
as hell.
in?
This is everything
Perhaps
that's
I
happening
should
right
be
now
more
is so
respectful,
unfortunate. It's
as
just
I myself now
everything's working
require
against me
your
right
help.
now, man.
I spent
Just
too
because
much
I
time
took
in the
that
harbor
extra step
brothel last night
and made sure that
insulted
I
a
was set
Teutonic
up
knight's
to
wife,
go
or
and do
so
these
I
3
am
investigations and just
Now
get
there
the
is a group
assassination
of them
target
after
over
me.
with. But no,
Could you give me a hand
nah, I keep
or a
failing
blade?
this, bro. Like, come on,
If you
man.
return before I
Just
leave
when
the
you think,
city, I will
oh,
give
this
you
might
the
be a
benefit
short
of
Assassin's
my
Creed
wisdom.
video. Nope. Now they walking around. Come on, man. I wasn't even looking at the ladder. Bodies on the floor glitching. Man, what is happening right now, bro? Alright, let's try to do something here. Okay. He's here. Pick off.
Who saw what happened here?
Happened to this poor soul.
Oh man.
Let go of me! I've done nothing wrong!
There's red eyes on me.
Why are you doing this? What
This
have I
ain't good, this
done?
ain't good, this ain't good.
Diebstahl wird mit dem Tode bestraft.
Help me! Somebody
Bewegung!
I got less than 2 minutes at this point.
Diebstahl wird mit dem Tode bestraft.
At this point, it's possible. I can make it happen. I just gotta.
help! Anyone, please!
Tu n'as rien à faire ici. Fiche-moi le camp.
Diebstahl wird mit dem Tode bestraft.
Let go of me! I've done nothing wrong!
Bandit, j'aurai ta peau.
Why are you doing this? What have I done? Let go of me! I've done nothing wrong! Help! Anyone, please help me!
Maudit voleur. Je te ferai trancher la main.
Help me!
Voleur! Tu paieras cher pour tes crimes. Prévenez-moi si vous l'apercevez.
Probably everybody done absolutely nothing here. Our target is right
Il n'a
there.
pas pu quitter la ville. Alors restez aux aguets. Je connais ton visage.
No,
Tu
please,
ne
don't
m'échapperas
leave
pas.
like this. Just a few coins, please.
Il finira bien par te montrer. J'en
I
suis
beg
sûr.
of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins,
Tu es malade,
please.
mais ça ne te sauvera pas. Je t'attendrai. Je connais ton
No,
visage.
please, don't leave
Tu ne
like this.
m'échapperas
Just a
pas.
few coins, please. Please, sir, have any money? A few coins, please. I'm so hungry. No, just don't want to stand and poor, sir. I need the money. The family's dying. Could you spare a few coins? A few coins, all I ask for is but a few coins.
You are a lucky man. You are alive, and I am still in Akka. Here is what I have to tell
14
you.
seconds to spare.
The only thing more dangerous
Holy.
than a drunken sailor
Mimi.
is one who is also angry. I know it does not seem like much, but with your wisdom, I am sure it will help.
Man, that was close, man. Borderline wasn't gonna get that.
Why is he doing that?
If I had failed at that point, honestly, we would have probably just pimped off and tried to find something else. I'm gonna be honest. 100% honest with you.
All ships must now be turned over to the Teutonic Order. Complaints and concerns must be presented to the guild representative at the court of the chain. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment. As decreed, all ships must now be turned over to the Teutonic Order. Complaints and concerns must be presented to the guild
Please, sir,
representative
have any money?
at the court of the
In
chain.
for
Family's
that
sick
laugh.
and dying. Could you spare a few coins? Sir, have any money?
As decreed, all
I
ships
need
must now be
food. I'm
turned
so
over to the
hungry. Just a
Teutonic
little money,
Order.
I beg of you.
Complaints and concerns must be presented to the guild representative at the
A few
court of the
coins, all I
chain.
ask for is but a
Failure
few
to
coins.
comply
I need
will
food.
result
I'm so
in
hungry.
imprisonment.
Just a little money, I beg of you.
By order of Sibrand, all merchant vessels must be turned over to the Teutonic Order. Clear out your cargo. Ship deeds must be presented to the court of the chain by midday tomorrow. No exceptions, no delays. All docked vessels must be cleared of crew and cargo. Captains are to present themselves to a representative from the Teutonic Order for reassignment. Any attempt to maintain possession of a claimed vessel will be punished severely.
I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins, please. Please, sir, have any money?
Alright. Follow the dude. Hope we find an area where nobody's walking. Out these dudes bugging me again, hopefully. Yeah, the shot doesn't work.
You've made a grave mistake. Om dat heilige land. Dat die doodstreden om vrede op This will not end well. None of these animals have anything better to do than feast on each other.
It's not my fault. I'm only following orders. If you want your
I'm
ship
gonna instantly
back,
have to run forward as
speak with the
soon
court.
as he's done. Gotta
That's
fight that
not
nigga
what I'm
immediately.
after.
Then what?
Sabrand's claimed near 100 ships. For what purpose?
A blockade. They're to sail for open water and establish a perimeter.
For what? Does Salah ad-Din intend to strike from sea?
No, it's not he we defend against, but ships from home, to deny Richard more troops.
Why would one of Richard's own want to see him weakened in this way?
I don't know. Ask Sibrand. They're his orders. I'm just meant to carry them out. Please, let me go. I've told you all I know.
I'm sorry. I cannot risk you telling him I'm here.
Who killed this person? You, Omen. Leave now or I make you. Well, listen here, citizens. If you're tired of shoddy goods, come see me.
Can't believe I got away with that scot-free. But thank you for the blend button.
Does he really have a reason?
Works. More than they probably should, but alright. Alright. Back to the bureau, man. I feel like so far I'm like at least 10 minutes over where I initially thought I was going to be with this video. So far. Like I thought maybe it was going to be like a 20-minute video. We're at 20 minutes already. But it's okay.
Greetings, brother. How fares your search?
I've learned all there is to know about my target.
Share your knowledge with me, then.
Sibrand is said to be consumed by fear, driven mad by the knowledge that his death approaches. He has sealed the docks district, and now hides within waiting for his ship to arrive.
This will make things dangerous. I wonder how it is he learned of your mission.
The men I've killed, they are all connected. Al-Mualim warned me that word of my deeds has spread among them.
Be on your guard, Altair.
Of course, Rafiq. But I think it will be to my advantage. Fear will weaken him.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Fast forwarding memory. For more reason. Alright. Sibrand. Alright. Let's see if we can do this in one swoop. Not accidentally fall in the water. Not fail. Just all of the above. Hopefully we can do this correctly. And then it's over. Type situation. I'm hoping. Now, there's a very large part of me that feels like I should be smart. About this.
Help me!
Say the
Anyone!
sentence and then someone will be here. Give me a little helping hand.
Maudit voleur! Je te ferai trancher la main!
I'll cut you down! I can kill you with my eyes closed. After him, faster!
Va me le payer!
Höre den Zorn Gottes! I will have this
You tried it.
Stell dich deinem göttlichen Urteil! Wird deine Strafe nicht entkommen!
It's late. They went away from us. They went away from us. Tell me.
Stell dich deinem göttlichen Urteil! Wird deine Strafe nicht
That's late for y'all.
entkommen!
Y'all coming away from us. Pay attention. I tell y'all. Run away from us. There's no need for this.
Bin die Rache Gottes!
Y'all can make a decision here. Me. About you? You know, when you watch about 5 other people in front of you die,
It's good
you
you
would
came
think that
along
you would
when you
just
did. Another minute and they'd
just
have made
pip
off
off and be
with
like, you know
me.
what? You got it. That will inevitably give us a helping hand later on. Can I get my camera back? Thank you. Jesus. I got it. They're there. You ain't gotta do all that. And when I inevitably pip off that way, I have a potential people to block me. But we're here.
You are mistaken, Master Sibrand. I would never propose violence against any man, and most certainly not against you.
So you say, and yet no one here will vouch for you. What am I to make of this?
I live a simple life, my lord. As do all men of the cloth, it is not for us to call attention to ourselves.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they do not know you because you are not a man of God, but an assassin!
Never.
You wear the same robes.
If they cover themselves as we do, it is only to instill uncertainty and fear. You must not give in.
Are you calling me a coward? Challenging my authority? Are you perhaps hoping to turn my own knights against me?
No. I don't understand why you're doing this to me. I've done nothing wrong.
I don't recall accusing you of any wrongdoing, which makes your outburst rather odd. Is it the presence of guilt that compels a confession?
But I confess nothing.
Ah, defiant to the very end.
What do you mean?
William and Garnier were too confident, and they paid for this with their lives. I won't make the same mistake. If you truly are a man of God, then surely the Creator will provide for you. Let him stay my hand.
You've gone mad. Will none of you come forward to stop this? He is clearly poisoned by his own fear, compelled to see enemies where none exist.
It seems the people share my concern. What I do for Arce! Ah! Stay vigilant, men. Report any suspicious activity to the guard. I doubt we've seen the last of these assassins.
Dirty, I ain't gonna lie.
Persistent bastards.
That was pretty fucked.
Now get back to work.
Put that in the water. See. Now this is where the problem lies here. Alright, we need to find somewhere else to make this happen. Oh, he gone? Like that? Alright, bet.
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
Should turn your back on me, brother.
Fine! None of you will lift a hand in defense of your master!
What?
Bin die Rache Gottes! Revolution! Je vais t'étriper!
No shot, he running, right?
Bin die Rache Gottes! Lasst ihn nicht entteilen!
Taking off right now.
Ein Assassiner! Oh, in die Augen! Ich werde euch Kill him! No! I won't give up on him!
Yeah, hold on. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly why I got them, bro.
You're afraid.
Yes, sir.
Of course I am afraid.
Got him
But
caught
you'll be
up.
safe now,
W.
held in the arms of your god.
Have my brothers taught you nothing? I know what waits for me. For all of us.
If not your god, then what?
Nothing. Nothing waits. And that is what I fear.
You don't believe.
How could I, given what I know? What I've seen? Our treasure was the proof.
Proof of what?
That this life is all we have.
Linger a while longer then, and tell me of the part you were to play.
A blockade by sea. To keep the fool kings and queens from sending reinforcements. Once we...
Conquered the Holy Land?
freed it, you fool. From the tyranny of faith.
Freedom? You worked to overthrow cities, control men's minds, murdered any who spoke against you.
I followed my orders, believing in my cause. Same as you.
All right. Go. Hold him back, boys. No, no. You're gonna miss, buddy. Who sees you? Feel right there. I know it's cold. I know. I'm trying to get some lucky high enough to throw him down and die. That is the current move.
Assassin! Don't let him get away!
Whoa! Damn.
He won't get away that easily! Run, assassin!
Wow, I mean, like what too. That's kind of crazy. I mean, technically they're all but what I did.
Keep up with him! Don't let him
The
get
ones
away!
that I placed around them.
You won't get away from
The
me!
glitch was that? Maybe. Maybe. There. That's perfect. That's it. Spot. Go there, down from right here. Well, I mean, I could just hide. If I couldn't get in the thing. Right here is gonna be their doomsday spot. They over there struggling. Look at them. There's too many of them. They can't all move properly to get to where they're trying to get to get me. W. Alright, let's try to get back to the joint without any further. Oh my goodness. Should be good. Excuse me. I know, I mean, good try to hold me too.
Altair, you've caused quite a stir.
I've done as requested. Sabran's life is ended.
So it is. So it is. You should ride for Masyaf and inform Al-Mualim of your success.
Yes. I should return and speak to him. Of this and other things.
Is everything all right, my friend? You seem distant.
It's nothing, Rafik. Just a lot on my mind.
Talk to me then. Let me help.
I need to make sense of this myself first. But thank you for the offer.
It is the men you kill, isn't it? You feel something for them.
How?
Ah, my friend. You are not meant to enjoy these grim tasks. Regret, uncertainty, sympathy. This is to be expected.
I should not fear these feelings.
You should embrace them. They are what keep you human.
What if I'm wrong? What if these men are not meant to die? What if they mean well? Misguided, perhaps, but pure in motive.
I am but a Rafik, Altair, and such things are beyond me. Perhaps Al-Mualim can help you to make sense of it.
Yes, perhaps. Thank you, Rafik.
It is my pleasure to have served with one as skilled as you.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Right. Let's fast travel on back to Al-Mualim. I'm not sure how many more movies we got. Well, am I getting took out the animus? I might be. Let's see, hold on. Wait a minute. Might. Yep, pulling us out.
Not a lot of time, Vic.
Understand there's a narrow launch window.
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
Working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
I've got some work I need to do. So you've got the rest of the night to yourself.
I thought this was another one of those situations where I can get into the vent and look and listen, but no, it's not. This is one of those I can leave out of here situations. Apparently. Okay, now they shall all be gone and despawned, I'm assuming. I'm gonna look around, see if I can find anything. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to, but I'm just looking anyway, just in case. Nothing on his desk here. No. Cause if I sit down, it's gonna take me straight into the computer, right? No harm in double checking. Yep, right to the computer. Nope. Alright. That ain't it. I'm pretty sure I can still get into her stuff, but not sure what much could change there. Alright, it's cool.
Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
I just want answers, man. That's all I want. Lucy. Alright, let's get back in here. Talk to Alma Violin and find out what our next step is. Like I said, we're almost done. Let's go. I feel like we should do all this part before next week.
Guards will not
that's why we're still going.
But drawing your weapon will turn them hostile.
Synchronizing. Fast forwarding your memory to a more recent one.
Come in, my student. We have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The Peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then?
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams, like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange, to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison, and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced, then, to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing, if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
Well, to Jerusalem. It's time to finish this. Now get me a new sword, new digs. Sword expertise damage, new weapon gain, extra throwing knives. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. that is going to end this week's episode of Throwback Thursday. And next week we come back in one of the big bads, I guess. We shall take him down, man. We must go to Jerusalem, find him once more, and take it from there. So I'm very, very thankful for all of you for joining me on this journey. Hope you all have enjoyed this Assassin's Creed playthrough. And as always, man, appreciate you all, love you all. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.